Morning, Tamimi. Be with you in just a second. Good morning, everyone. Quiet morning so far. Not sure. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Hey Dave, how you doing? Right, whilst we're waiting for some action, I'll just get myself a drink. Why is my throat all dry up? Go. Morning, Jim James. Steve, how you getting on? Hey Sam. Short that Peloton. Oh well, Peloton. I've been looking for a bounce if I was you. Huge sell-off, Peloton. But I don't think we're done. It had a big rally yesterday, so I think we'll probably get below $11. Be surprised if we don't. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't sue me. Hey Matty, how's my day going? Not too bad. I've just been looking at flights for next week, and bloody expensive at the moment. Flights. What's going on? I've got enough money to pay for them. Nearly $3 grand. Suppose that's what you get for wanting to fly business. I refuse to fly cattle class anymore. I know it's a lot more expensive, but it's trust me, the experience of flying businesses on a long haul flight is you can't justify it on a kind of short haul, a quick junket kind of 50-90 minute type flight. You can't justify the difference, but on a long haul flight, there's no excuse not to take business. It's worth saving up and taking the extra money if you're planning on doing that. I'm going to take a break. I'm taking a holiday next week. Personal jet. I'm doing okay this year, but I'm not rolling in the dough. But think about it this way: if I have a 7-figure year, so it means I earn $1 million in 1 year. So the dollar, euro, there's not too much between them. So let's say $1 million in 1 year. A third of that's gone on the tax man. The tax man comes along and takes a big chunk. So he's going to take about 350 grand straight away. So basically that leaves me with 650 grand. I've already, another 350 grand is, well, another 300 grand is going to be reinvested into other more long-term assets and holdings. So that leaves me with 300 grand a year. Come on. That'll probably fill up my car with petrol at the moment. What I'm doing that is, that's pretty much was my salary for on my last job. So how much buying power do I have in my? That's a good question. I've not checked this morning. So let me have a look. Oh, 7,956. So just under 8k. 7,000. Shut up. 7,956 and 60 cents to be precise. Oh no, that's the equity. The buying power. Shut up. I'll give you a kick. What are you barking at? You're gonna go to the door and bark at whatever outside, you great wombat. Look, buying power, just under 48k on the small account. It moves up very, very quickly. Once you have a good day, you get an extra say you have a $1,000 gain, that's an extra $6,000 in buying power the following day. I started with 2,500 last Monday, Jim. Trust me, you don't want to see me in my budgie smugglers, Dave. No, Tamimi. Capital Markets Elite Group. CMEG. CMEG. Just Google CMEG. It'll bring up Capital Markets Elite Group. That's probably what she's doing to me. She's Sam. She's giving me CMEG, yeah. Hey Dennis. Yes, the Peloton have yes. So Peloton have released earnings and they've crashed. Look at this. Peloton is having an absolute torrid time right now. It rallied yesterday on the back of this phony Amazon news. Let's face it, anybody can sell on Amazon. So saying they've got a strategic partnership with Amazon, no, they've just basically worked out a logistics program that if anybody buys Peloton off Amazon, Amazon will deliver it. So that's all it is. And anybody can do that. I can print some bloody mugs and say I've got a strategic partnership with Amazon and just ship them to Amazon warehouse, and Amazon will take care of the logistics. That's what Amazon do. So it's kind of a bit of a phony news thing. They were strategically released to pump the earnings, pump the stock price before the earnings came out, to kind of temper the blow on the price. So all the gains from yesterday on Peloton lost in a couple of minutes today. Tesla, three-way split. Yeah, watching Tesla. It's now 303. So it was over $900. It's now 303 because of the split. So don't think that it's lost 2/3 of its value. That's not what's happened here. Effectively, it's like going into the bank with a 20 bill note and getting 4 fives. That's a four-way split. You've still got $20 or 20 euros or 20 pounds or whatever your currency is. You've just got more tokens to make up that balance. Same thing with Tesla here. So if you had 10 shares, you've now got 30 shares, but your equity position remains the same. Hey Robbie, I'm good. How are yourself? If you've not tapped the screen a dozen times, give the on TikTok, give the screen a tap. If you've not hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, you know you want to hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. Today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be streaming today, tomorrow, and 3 days next week. I'm taking a week off, so I probably will be back not the following week, but the week after, the Monday. So that will be the September. We're looking at Monday the 12th. I'll be taking effectively 2 weeks off, but it's only 1.5 because I'm streaming the first couple of days. What I'll do is I'll schedule it. So you can always come to my profile and see my scheduled lives. I'll schedule it on YouTube and everywhere else as well. Look, that's what makes the world go round, Robbie. Debt. Yeah, another 15k for the holiday, to pay for the holiday. Yep, absolutely. Would be nice. Not much moving at the moment. It's very quiet day. This is Tesla, currently at 303s. Peloton has sold off down at $11. I mean, goodness. Prior to the pandemic, think about where Peloton actually was. It was like, what, $50 or something? Well, no, it's not. Everybody is trading intraday. So Robbie's taking a swing. You know, swing trading is just as valid as day trading. I'd rather not kind of, my way of trading is better than your way of trading. Look, if it's profitable, that's the right way. If you, some people can be profitable swing trading, some people and fail at day trading. Some people can be profitable at day trading and completely fail at swing trading. Likewise, if you trade options, if you're profitable trading options, you have a good option strategy that makes you money, but you fail miserably at day trading, then stick to options. So there's no right or specific right or wrong in terms of your trading methodologies and strategies. The only right or wrong is if you're losing money, it's wrong, change it. If you're winning money, double down. But yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't invest long term in Bed Bath & Beyond, but if you're against it, you've got puts, or you're shorting Bed Bath & Beyond because you think it popped up and it's going to sell off, there's nothing wrong with that. Bitcoin 21,700s. Let's have a look at Pton on the long term chart. This is what TradingView is really good for. Bloody hell. 18 months ago, Peloton was at 160 at its peak. $160 a share, well, nearly $170 a share actually at the peak. $170 a share for Peloton, and now look at it, $11. No, it's per ticket. It's every time you open a position, basically every transaction, because you might open a position of 5,000 shares, and you might sell 2,500 shares, and then you might sell another 1,000 shares, and then you'll sell 1,500 shares, for example, to make up the balance. So you'll get charged every ticket. You get a ticket for every transaction, regardless of share amount to Bbby. I think the problem with you also get charged like ECN fees, which depending on which route you take, the price varies. I always use smart routing, because if I use smart routing, I sometimes get ECN rebates as well as ECN charges. With CMEG, no, there's no PDT rule with CMEG because it's an offshore broker. Yeah, but the problem with VAC is it popped up and then sold off. Look at this on the 5, you can see. It popped up last night and then sold off, and it's just trading sideways. Yeah, it's up based on yesterday's close price. It's not doing anything. It's actually underneath the VWAP. So right now, not convinced with Vaxitech. Is that how you pronounce it? Vaxitech? And there's not a huge, it's not huge volume either, relatively speaking. So probably not worth me looking at from a trading point of view. Yeah. It had a move down this morning. Look at the bigger picture. Just don't look at the price. Don't look at, okay, it closed at like 450 and it's now at $6. Look at the move. It went up to $9 and sold off. That's not strength. It's not. It's just retraced all of it, all of that initial gain. Yeah, GDP revision numbers are due out in 15 minutes. So that might have a big effect on the markets. So GDP, gross domestic profit. So the revision numbers are releasing, and of course, yeah, you're absolutely right. Jobless claims as well, Hound, which I don't think many people have been laid off in the last month or two. Have I got a Peloton bike? No. The biggest con job going is Peloton. I think it was okay during the pandemic. Everybody's in lockdown. They buy Peloton simply because they can't go out. So they're getting all these exercise things that I need to work off all the excess alcohol that I'm drinking now that we're in lockdown, because it's Tuesday. That's a day to knock back 3 bottles of wine, apparently. So you need to work that off on Friday. But most days, people will just, actually saying that, people are just getting lazier and lazier. We're going to turn into a world of those Wall-E blimps. You know, if you've ever seen the film Wall-E, how all these people are in these fat chairs, that's what we're turning into. I had a push rod. Push rod, it's a slang term for bicycle. You get on it and you pedal and you use your leg power. Now, people are not even doing that. They've got these battery-powered bikes. So, oh, I'm going uphill. It's a little bit of effort required for going uphill. I'm going to use the battery and go uphill on the battery. Coming downhill's fine. You don't have to pedal. Just a world of lazy people when it comes to cycling. So these bloody electric bicycles, I just don't understand it. If you're going to have a bike, use your legs. Use one of the big reasons for having a bike is the exercise effect that you get. Yes, I do think Bed Bath & Beyond could still run up. It's heavily shorted, and as long as the stock is heavily shorted, there is a potential for a short squeeze. Do I think it's going to run up? Probably not. But it could. GigaCloud, no volume, but it's up on the day. Farfetch was a big runner yesterday. It's flat. It's held most of its gains. Could get a continuation. We'll see. Someone asking about Bed Bath & Beyond. Pretty flat. Choppy around the green line. Starbucks. I try not to think about it, Tamimi. Otherwise I'll get obsessed. I think with it's nice to study on your trading strategies and different things, but if you trying to take on too much, you can overload and it detracts from what works. So just don't try and learn everything at once. What you're better off doing is learn the basics, learn a little, one thing at a time, try it. If it works, then concentrate and double down on it, then add another string to your bow. It's like I've got too many indicators on this chart right now. I've got 4 indicators on this chart. It looks too busy for me, but a lot of people like to see the EMAs. So I've got 3 EMAs and the VWAP. The VWAP is really all I really need to see, but the EMAs can be useful. I've added the ATR to the bottom because someone said they like to see that yesterday when I mentioned it. So the ATR is the average true range, and I've added it to the volume chart here, so you can actually see the average true range. And the average true range, if you're taking a position, what I like to use the average true range up for is stop loss, setting stop loss. If you've got an average true range, in this case with Bed Bath & Beyond, it's like 3 cents. You know that you can pretty much take 5 cents as your stop loss. I just use the Pro version, Alistair. I don't pay. Because with I don't need all the functionality that you get with everything in TradingView for the full thing. I just want to be able to put as many indicators on the chart as I want, and I want to be able to look back across multiple time frames, and I may want to have multiple charts on a particular window. So I don't need a lot with TradingView. And in fact, I can get away with just the free version of TradingView because I've got my charts and functionality on my trading platform as well. But I have the base subscription with TradingView. I use the Pro version. Cheers, Robbie. Glad to be entertaining. Not financial advice, just purely entertainment purposes. My opinion and rant. I don't know if the trading is more insightful or me ranting about something random. On days like today, I guess it's a ranting because there's not a lot of trading going on. Minerva trying to make moves back up. Minerva was good to us yesterday on both accounts. Getting to key levels up at $8 though with Minerva. I think looks like the novelty's worn off the ape coin. Nobody trading it. Either that or all the apes are were buying more, and now they're just hodling. I'm going to tap the screen a bunch of times. I've got nothing better to do. I'm going to get the like count up to 700 all on my own. There we go. Well, is there something that you are interested in seeing, guys? Is there something that you want to take a look at? I'll cast my BDI on it. Peloton, I'll put it on this list here because I've got it on the and Tesla as well, important. So I'm just going to get the SPY page up, because the news will hit this in terms of on Benzinga. When we get like the GDP numbers, it'll hit the SPY news feed. Oh, there we go. That's just dropped 5 minutes ago. Biden's to sign an executive order on implementation of semiconductor chip subsidy and research bill. That's today. So that might hit the NASDAQ. That might help some of these stocks in the NASDAQ. Nvidia, AMD, some of the others. Intel. Yeah, drug had a really good run yesterday. So this is Bright Minds Bioscience. Look at it on the 15 minute. So Bright Minds Bioscience had a good run yesterday, particularly pre-market. It did a bit of a sell-off into the open, then rallied. Then since it sold off, it just remains kind of sideways up until the last half an hour. Last hour. So 260 level to watch, 240 currently, well, $0.50 range basically, give or take 10 cents. The $0.50 level is the level to watch. But look at it on the 1 minute. Bright Minds. So it's good relative volume. Average volume of 5.3 million. It's already done 5.4 in pre-market. So that will be good relative volume across the course of the day. Should it keep up? It's not great volume right now, but it's good relative volume so far in the 8-hour session. So waiting for the GDP revision numbers to drop. That should come out in the next 3 or 4 minutes. That's not me snoring. I know it's very tranquil and the music's soft and smooth, but that is my chow-chow snoring. It isn't me. I've not fallen asleep and I'm just talking in my sleep. If I was talking in my sleep, I probably wouldn't be rambling as much. Be more riveting topics of conversation, I guess. Let's watch the SPY for a little while. Put it on the 15. The thing is with the SPY SPY is the Spider ETF. It represents the S&P 500, and it's a good indication of wider market sentiment. So if you're wondering what the market's doing, just pull up the ticket. It's an ETF, SPY, and it's always good to have on watch because it tells you what the overall markets were doing. If you want to look at the tech stocks or the NASDAQ, then Triple Q. QQQ is an ETF that Invesco ETF that represents the NASDAQ. So that's this one. So the markets are a little bit up on the day at the moment, but they're not looking really bullish. They're actually in a downwards trend. My thoughts are, I'm watching in Indonesian energy. It's up at, it's been popping up. Not great volume right now, but Indo. So Indonesian energy, we traded it yesterday, and traded it the other day as well and lost money, but it had a good finish to the day yesterday, good start, then pulled back before it had a good finish. But this W formation on the 15-minute I'm watching now, I've been watching the 15-minute chart here, because this W formation would have told me straight away to get in here. Towards the close, I could have gone in with that one. It's slightly down today. Had a little bit of a pop a couple of minutes ago, and tends to be one of the forerunners in the energy stocks. When the energy sector's having a good day, Indonesian energy tends to move more volatile than a lot of other stocks. Well, we've made good gains over this last year, that's for sure. Let's go back to the Russell Index. So it doesn't look as bearish right now as the SPY, but still very similar pattern. Will I be trading Nvidia today? Probably not, on top. Nvidia for me is more of a long-term bet rather than intraday trading. Percentage moves on Nvidia, so didn't have great earnings yesterday either, but the percentage moves on Nvidia, difficult to take advantage of. Yes, I have a decent sized account, but probably not something I'm going to be investing in today. Hoping, right, okay. GDP for Q2. That's why we're getting this sell-off here right now. GDP for Q2 2022. Minus 0.6% versus minus 0.8% expected. That's the revision details. So they can't tell us we're not in a recession now. So initial jobless claims of 243,000 versus 253,000 expected. And the continuing job claims 1.415 million versus 1.442 million expected. PCE prices for Q2, 7.1%. So these numbers coming out, not really impacted the market that much. Not yet, at least. Pretty static, pretty flat. Let's see if there's anything else that's coming out. I don't know, Trump bump. Why don't you go and ask him? Alistair's knocking around somewhere. Yeah, so not really. GD price index for Q2, 9% versus 8.7% expected. Previous was 8.9. Not seeing a great deal of surprises. All pretty much expected and priced into the market, I think. Nothing coming out that's of any impact to the overall market movement at the moment. Cheers, Trump. I appreciate that. I got onto TikTok about this RTMP feed so I could stream directly, and it came back to me after how long. Basically said we only give that to a select number of people, and basically reading into that was like, you're not our favourite, so you can't have it. Right, okay, cheers. Yeah, the Tesla split's already happened so far. It's currently about 302 is the current price on Tesla. So we've had the split. It's now affordable to Joe six-pack. Alistair here is giving me a run for my money of like, he's only been back off holiday for a day. But then again, he did have a good mentor. He had probably one of, I wouldn't say the best trading mentor, but he's certainly top 3. Isn't that right, Alistair? Have I heard about the whole Andrew Tate thing being removed off Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook? Is that why I've not seen him lately? Yes, I heard about that. But the problem with that is that his pyramid scheme that he's got, this Hustlers University, how that works is he gets a bunch of, post-pubescent, insecure males, tells them he'll turn them into a fanny magnet and into multimillionaires, and all they've got to do is use a social media account, post his videos, and encourage other people to sign up to the pyramid scheme using an affiliate link, which they get half and he gets half, and he's got millions of people doing that. That's why you see so many of his videos. I mean, yeah, the guy's a complete tool. One of the most insecure numpties that I've ever seen on the I've ever had the misfortune to come across, but he's good at marketing. You've got to hand it to him from a marketing perspective. The publicity that he gets for speaking his outlandish comments, the platform that he's given himself in terms of how he's able to, magnify his voice. Fair play to him on that point of view. Everything else about him, you could probably find better things that if you scrape the bottom of the ocean. Hey, Maka, I hope that's a premonition, buddy. I mean, this funny thing is, I mean, affiliate marketing is a great industry to be in, and it can be quite lucrative. The problem is there's so many sharks and con men, and you just got to be careful of what you do. I mean, there's some really good affiliate networks out there that you can partner up with some good, real products. In fact, most companies have an affiliate program. Legitimate companies have an affiliate program. I'm an affiliate for I'm a signed up affiliate for Emirates Airlines, for example. I was just looking at Emirates Airlines for my flights there. I probably will fly Emirates. I might fly Etihad, but I prefer Emirates. Well, I do want to finish August strong. I don't want to, I'm being very patient. I'm going to be disciplined. Like, it worked for me yesterday. I didn't trade for the first half an hour, even though some things were going mental. I watched that first 5-minute opening range form, didn't take any trades, waited for the direction, and then found my first trade in, I think it was Indonesian Energy. Yeah, you can make that in a day. And what would that be across the course of 150 quid? That's what, 750 quid a week if you made it in a day. That's six grand a month. No, no, 3 grand a month. Where am I taking my holiday to? I'm thinking of Palawan. I like the diving over there. It just takes so long to get there as well. I was contemplating Bali, but I'm not too keen on the look of it at the moment. And again, that's a bloody long flight as well. But I do want a long haul. All I want, it's the West Philippines. One of the best diving sites in the world. If you're into scuba diving, check it out. If you've never been there, check it out. It's really, really good. It's like Koh Samui, but without all the trash and tourism and commercialization. Well, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. I try to, if I'm going long haul, I'll fly business and it's worth the extra money than cattle class. When I was traveling for business in my last job, I would always, because they wouldn't pay for a business ticket, so I'd always buy premium economy and then upgrade to business on my own. It's just, if you're flying long haul, you can't fly cattle class, and it takes you a day. If you fly cattle class long haul, you're going to be, a day or at least 2 days just trying to recover from the flight. That's half your holiday gone, It is more expensive. I mean, the flights are expensive at the moment. I was looking at the cheapest one I saw was, I think, was China Airlines, and that was about $3,000. But I'm thinking of fly either Etihad or Emirates, I think. Yeah, absolutely. I can't justify it with trips across from Dublin to London and back again, or London to Dusseldorf or something like that. I can't justify that. There's no difference. All you do is you get a better seat on the plane. That's it, and better food. Maxine, you can do that if you're in the US, because you're responsible for paying your own taxes. But in the UK and in Ireland, we have what's known as PAYE, where you get taxed at source, and it's much easier than the farce that the IRS do. But they could do tax you at source instead of you paying, and doing your tax returns yourself. But if you're a PAYE employee, you can't deduct that, because you can't deduct the upgrade from your expenses, because it's seen as an unnecessary expense. The difference between, so the last time I went first class was a couple of years ago. I flew to Miami first class on British Airways. I went business, and actually I went premium economy. I was going to upgrade to business, and I got a free upgrade to first class because it was my birthday. So that was happy. Oh yeah, that's absolute quality. Yeah, Emirates business class. When you've got the upstairs bar, it's fantastic. I've got a funny story about that. One of my claims to fame is I met Russell Crowe on an Emirates flight from London to Dubai. He was going on from Dubai to Australia, and I was going from Dubai to Bangkok, I think. Same guy, we got talking. He's obviously absolutely mad into his rugby league, and I used to play rugby league for Scotland and the like. So we got talking in the Emirates bar, upstairs deck of the plane. Nice guy. That's many years ago, that, but. Yeah, the cost for a first class ticket at the time, Alistair, on British Airways was 11,500 from London to Miami, and the business class was 2,500. Huge difference. But the service wasn't that. It was a little bit. You got the silver service and things like that, which were a little bit different, but. Overall, I don't think it was worth 3x. Nice. Macca, yeah, look, being famous, you know, people spotting you and coming over talking to you, I can imagine it's really annoying, but it's part of the territory for being in the public eye. Being in the public eye and people misnaming you for some other geezer that's not even from your country. No, I can see why he would tell you to F off. Absolutely, Macca. Oh, nice one, Maxine. Fair play to you. Well, I'll have to look into that if I can do that here. Oh, he's a big lad. He's a big lad, that's for sure. Well, Tesla's doing nothing. GCT's doing nothing. Peloton is trying to make a bounce now. It's got a bit of a fish hook going on. Is this a rally or is this a bull trap? That's the question with Peloton. Ask yourself. It's a very quiet day today. Right now, it's looking like a zero trade day. Well, pre-market at least. We've got 45 minutes, and we might get some nice news at the top of the hour that will give us some volatility. But right now, there's literally nothing worth trading. I mean, you can always find something if you force yourself. But like I said, I'm not going to force myself today. I'm going to be disciplined. Glad to see you're in the green there, Sam. Azilia, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've just seen Cavill popping up on the signals there. It's a little bit too... It's a little bit small for me in terms of price. But it popped up. $175. So this is making new highs. Not sure why. I can take a look for you if this is something that you want to, if you're interested in. So this is Kaivel Brands. A week and a half, maybe, pound. So I'll set off at the end of this month, and I'll take the rest of next week and the week after. And I'll be back on the 15th, did I say? No, the 12th. I'll be back on the 12th. I'm sure you can all manage without me for a week and a half. Who knows? I might even I'll take my trading setup. I might. The problem is where I'm going. I know the internet's not been before, so I know the internet's not great. I'm not going to try travel trading without great internet. So I might do a couple of live sessions, but not trade. We'll see. How did I start trading and how did I learn? I got laid off from my. Well, got laid off. I was let go from my lucrative VP position. Got a nice severance package, and put it into the market. Whilst I couldn't go out into into the wild and get another job. Everything was locked down. So I put it into the market and lost it all, and that's how I learned. So, like a lot of people, getting into trading is risky. Most people lose money, and I'll say this every single day. Be very careful. Don't put anything into the markets that you can't afford to lose, and don't borrow on a credit card or take out a loan because you think you're going to make more money day trading than you do in your 9 to 5. The reality is you won't. You have to invest time into learning how to trade. It's like any other profession, and you need to give it that level of professional respect. If you don't, and you approach it with a gambling mindset, thinking that it's easy, you just buy low, sell high, it's going to take your money off you. 85% of people that trade the stock market are never profitable. They lose all of their money. Well, I've got my Instagram, which is a travel. I've not updated it for 2 years because it's a travel related Instagram, which I will be doing some posts on that one while I'm out. But this is the first real break. I've had a couple of weekends and stuff, but this is my first real break in 2 years. There you go, Macca. That's what you need to do. Is you know, keep your expectations low. Not anymore, Hound. I used to go to a casino just to play poker more than anything else. Not so much gambling. I just enjoyed the you know, I don't see poker as, and I still go to poker nights every now and again, every couple of Thursdays. I don't see it as gambling. You're paying to enter a competition. I pay for the tournaments, pay to enter a competition, and it's a battle of wits. It's a mental fortitude game. It's a game of chance, yes, but the chance is only on the outcome. The battle is above the rail, and you know, once you get a good eye for reading people, you can usually make money playing poker. Hey Les, good to see you. Well, and that's why I keep saying is that you've got to detach yourself emotionally from it, Macca. So if you, my float, as you say, the equity position I start with every month is 30,000, and that facilitates me getting those bigger gains. The only difference between myself getting a $5,000 day and somebody with a $5,000 account getting a $500 day is sizing. You know, we're equally profitable, but it's just the sizing, and I'm taking a bigger size. Obviously, I'll be risking a little bit more to gain a little bit more, and vice versa. Well, you can never be too young or too old to start to learn. However, if you've got TradingView, this is what I would say as a Zillier is download TradingView or go to tradingview.com, use the charting there to start learning about charting. Read as many books as you can find, watch as many videos of reputable, profitable traders, not, you know, idiots that don't know what they're talking about, to learn how to trade, learn about technical analysis, learn about fundamental analysis, and then learn about the difference between swing trading, investing, and day trading. Do all of that, spend a bit of time doing it, and practicing it. If you go to tradingview.com, you can download the charting software. You can use the web app. The web app's just as good, and you can practice in a paper account for free there, and then save up, start saving up, get to about $5,000, and then when you turn 18, you can have a go, but start small. No problem, Alistair. You probably do a better job, mate. Well, if you've not got a subscription to Mimi, it's still the best place to start because it's free. Once, you know, spending 10-15 quid a month when you're a teenager, that could be your entire pocket money. And I don't know what Azazelian's background is, but spending a lot of money on a subscription for TradingView at that age, not necessary when you get a lot of the functionality, and in fact the biggest portion of the functionality for free. You don't want to be putting hundreds of different indicators on your chart. You want to try and keep your chart nice and neat. Maybe take 3-4 indicators at the most. Hey, Optimistic, how you doing? Well, I've got a babysitter for the dragon, at least. So she's going to go and stay with her boyfriend, as long as she's not pregnant when I come back. Yeah. Well, Robbie's going to be happy. No, you are happy. It's breaking, testing $10 at the moment, Bed Bath & Beyond. Peloton pulling back below the VWAP. We've got 5 minutes to the top of the hour, so hopefully we'll get a news drop at the top of the hour that will, you know, give us a little bit of volatility. Dollar Tree's just released their earnings, not great. Victoria's Secret's just released their earnings, not great. So a lot of retail companies have not had a great Q2. So right now, the firm not really doing anything. Firm holdings. Is it today that the earnings drop on a firm? But there's not right now. There's nothing. Intraday, there's no trades to be had because there's no volume. That could very well change after the bell. It's gapping up slightly, but when I say slightly, we're talking a couple of percentage points. So it's underneath the VWAP. I wouldn't take a long put. I recommend that if you're trading intraday, don't be taking a long position underneath the VWAP unless you're looking for a reversal. More often than not, the trend is your friend. If you're taking a long position, you want it to be a longer term upwards trend, which is why the VWAP is such a powerful indicator. In this case, the blue line here, the volume weighted average price. If the pricing action is above the volume weighted average price, it means it's in a longer term uptrend, so or an intraday uptrend. So if you're going to go long, you want your patterns to be above the VWAP, your pattern breakouts to be above the VWAP. The only exception is that if it's sold off hard below the VWAP, and then you get a pattern that looks like it could be for a bounce, in which case you might want to set your target at the VWAP and take the breakout, take profit at the VWAP just in case it gets rejected there. But right now, a firm, there's no volume. If you're going long, I would personally wait till the bell, see what volume comes in. It's probably best not to try and anticipate the market's reaction to earnings. I would rather react to the reaction rather than try and anticipate the reaction. I've been burnt too many times in the past trying to anticipate what the market's going to do when earnings are released. A firm will be releasing their earnings after hours today. If they're good earnings, which you should be able to find on the website already, so pre-release, if they're good, then when the earnings ticker drops, when the earnings print drops, you could still see a sell-off. But if it's good earnings, more often than not, you're trying to anticipate good earnings report and you go long in anticipation of that. You get what you're wanting from the earnings print and it still sells off. The market can be irrational like that. Completely illogical sometimes, the overall market, and it can stay illogical and irrational longer than you can stay solvent, so just be careful with that. Veru, yes, I can check that for you. Low volume at the minute. It's quite volatile though, even on low volume. We've had quite a big range in this session. 50-cent range over. So no volume at the minute. It's kind of sideways from the close yesterday. Been sideways, choppy sideways pretty much all week since it sold off last week. Was it Thursday it sold off hard? But it's been choppy sideways since then, really. No volume at the minute. Wait for the bell. Yeah, well, Wall Street bets have been all over Bed Bath & Beyond for a long time. They've been at this one since the initial, short squeeze action on GameStop and AMC. So GameStop was the Mac Daddy on this whole Wall Street bets short squeeze. AMC then took over. So AMC is now the leader on this. But you had other meme stocks that went with it, which was Bed Bath & Beyond, COS, BlackBerry, and maybe a couple of others that tended to run in tandem and in sympathy whenever either GameStop or AMC would run up. So they've been touting for a squeeze on Bed Bath & Beyond for, what, nearly 2 years? And the problem with it is that Ryan Cohen took a 5 million share position with them, and, well, more than a 5 million share position, but he sold 5 million shares last week, and just effectively, as the short squeeze was in full effect, he rug pulled it by selling all those shares for a profit. And you can't blame him. I mean, you know, we're in this to make money, and he made a fortune on those 5 million shares. So you can't blame him for pulling the rug on it, but so many people got left holding bags up in, you know, $20 and $25. Absolutely. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got that listed here, I think. So I've got more here, waiting for the listing. It's looking like it's going to start at $4.12. I've got $4.12 on my. So this is an IPO scheduled to start trading today. I've got $4.12 as the opening price at the moment on my level 2. Now that might change before the market opens in 28 minutes, but I've got $4.12 as the opening price on this on MOB. Thanks for that, Jordan. Not sure what to do with that information, buddy, but you know, you do you. How many poopers are invested? I don't know. The bell is in 28 minutes, 27 minutes. It's the bottom of the hour, half an hour. Yeah, you are, you know, Captain Bagholder, El Perno. Maybe you should quit with the swing trading. It's ruining your bank balance. Get into day trading. Get on my course and learn how to day trade instead of swing trading, Puno. You might be more profitable. I'm sure you make some money as well. You just make a lot more noise about your losers than you do about your winners. That's the thing. And it's funny that you do that. It's the same with anything in life. If you lose money, or the negatives tend to stick harder in your head than the positives. Yes, I do. As is Lelia. You're watching on Twitch. You can click across to the YouTube channel if you want to. Hustle with Tony is the YouTube channel. I'm on there as well. There's a lot more content on the YouTube channel than there is on Twitch. You can watch it on ShareVision, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. Yeah, most of my community has come from the TikTok, and again, Hustle with Tony, but separated by underscores. If you just search on TikTok for Hustle with Tony, you'll find me. You might find a whole bunch of fake ones as well, but the one with thousands of followers is me. The rest are scam artists. What's with plug? I could take a look at what's with plug for you if you like. Oh, plug. Yeah, that's a good, that's a bloody good move. What's going on there? Let me take a look. What's caused that? Volume just came in the last 5 minutes. Got to be a news catalyst. Yeah. So, Amazon signed green hydrogen agreement. So Plug Power granted Amazon a warrant to buy up to 16 million shares. Finally, a bit of volatility with a bit of volume. 65 million float. Don't jump in following it, wait for the pullback. We're getting one here. High here is 75. That's because I've not taken any trades yet, Super Chip. You can't see what I've not taken. You'll see them as soon as I start. As soon as I open a trade, it will pop up on the P&L screen there. There's nothing. There is nothing there yet. I have this 50. Pulling back. Maybe to the VWAP. Holds the whole dollar here. Well, that popped up. We may get a continuation, but the volume seems to be a little bit light. Looking for the break of the $0.50 before I get in. This could turn out to be a bit of a bull flag setup. You've got the flagpole, and then you get this setup here. You want confirmation. So I got in for that breakout. So that's a bull flag breakout. The question is, do we get the run up to 32? And at 30, I'm at 31.45. We've got the break of the $0.50 when I entered. High of this candle is 59. Looking for the run up. Okay, just locked in 375 bucks, so that's a good start. That was a quick scalp, and re-entered the move up to 32. Okay, so I just got out the whole dollar. So we've just locked in $900 in that 2 minutes. So happy days. Can you see the trades now, Super Chip? Just re-entered. Take a little bit bigger size on this if we start moving back up. There we go. Still in this 5-minute flag formation right now. Absolute low is $31. That kind of breaks the flag formation on the 5-minute. Don't want it to go that low though. So plug power, partnership with Amazon. That's what's driving this up. We've got 20 minutes before the bell, well, 18 minutes before the bell. High highs, higher lows is usually a good sign. Bed Bath & Beyond. 10.15, it's not doing anything. I don't know what's strange about that candle on Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a green candle. Now we're getting a red candle. I get back above the $half and add to the position. No it didn't. No it didn't. That's just an algorithmic trade that you're getting there. Whatever your broker's doing. That would have been at 8 o'clock, am I right, Robbie? That's the algorithmic scrum. The market makers come online at 8 o'clock and clear the order books. It sometimes happens a couple of minutes either side of 8 o'clock. Usually it's slightly after 8 o'clock or slightly after. They'll get algorithmic trades going through it that are nothing to do with the actual price action. If you watch when they start going through, sometimes the price action looks like it's going mental on the chart, but if you watch the price action itself on the level 1 and level 2, then you don't see any movement other than normal price action. Trying to be patient here. Flag set up very nicely on the 5-minute. A little pop out. If it breaks over 31.80, we should get a little bit of a pop. Current high of this candle is 75, so we're looking at the break of the high of the previous candle on the 5-minute is 31.80, and that's the potential flag breakout level for a move up to beyond 32. Current high of day is 32.05. Getting less volume right now, which is a little bit worrying. Probably not worth worrying too much about, but we need to see a bit more volume, get it back up to highs of around 32, 31.90, 32. Yeah, but that will change. So we get a little bit of a... Hope we would get the breakout there, didn't quite happen. I'll just lock a bit more of the gains in and reduce my exposure. Just trying to break 32. Not a bad trade to start the day. 1,500 bucks so far. Look for the bounce on the $0.50. Down there. Brings my average cost down. $0.09 spreads aren't helping. Don't usually get wide spreads with plug. It's usually fairly liquid stock. You know what? Struggled with 32, so just reducing my exposure there. I'm just going to get out. Right, 1,500 bucks to start the day. Not a bad trade to start the day. Like I said, being cautious, I'm not taking big size. Just getting a few up indicators there, up wicks that kind of suggesting a little bit of a reversal. Could be wrong, but it might break 32 on the next attempt. So whilst we're waiting for plug to break 32, that can go on the watch list since Indonesian Energy is not doing anything, and we're finally getting a watch list together. And we can have a quick look over at Sunlink Health. It's popped up as well. So is there a catalyst for Sunlink Health? Sunlink is a little bit less pricey. I'm not seeing any catalyst with for Sunlink Health though. Okay, so Sunlink's up 37, 38%, 39%, nearly 40%. So if you're trading these, if you like trading these lower price stocks, SSY, Sunlink Health might be something to bear in mind. But the volume's starting to come in now, so by all means, fill your boots, guys. What else is moving? Nothing else is moving right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the moment. So we'll keep watching Plug Power. We can always re-enter. Got this sending wedge into this flat top, which is quite bullish. No problem, Jordan. You're dumping me for Trey. I'm better looking than Trey, though. Fair play to you. Trey's trades. Well, I hope some of you managed to get this this little move up. It would have been nicer, much nicer, if we managed to get this move up here, get this first pullback. We've seen this in the first couple of minutes. Get the first pullback in there for the break of 31 and a whole dollar move up. But sometimes, look, as an intraday trader, if you make 10 cents on your position, you can make a good living out of this gig. 10 cents a day, you can actually make a decent living out of it, because if you 10 cents a day, you can put 5,000 shares and you're getting 500 bucks. 500 bucks a day is not too bad. It's a six-figure income. There's not much else moving right now. If there's something that you want to take a look at, let me know. I'll take a look at it for you. Tesla just ranging sideways around the VWAP after today's stocks, but I expected Tesla might have a little bit of a rally, with people thinking, now I can afford to invest in Tesla. I couldn't before. I still can't afford a Tesla, but actually I wouldn't buy a Tesla if it was given to me at discount. horrible car. Well, not, I wouldn't say they're horrible. They're actually nice cars, but the build quality is shoddy. A guy I was working with bought a Tesla, and he was waiting nearly 6 months for it to be delivered. When it was delivered, I went and had a look at it, and the build quality is shoddy. I mean, there's gaps in the steel work. It's just not, for the price you pay for a Tesla. I would expect, you know, first class quality, and it just wasn't. SoFi had a good day yesterday, I believe. Snowflakes had a good had good earnings, so it's not really moving much. But looking at it on the 15-minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. So Snowflake had good earnings. It's gradual uptrend, but it's not really moving much. Not great volume. It's big. The big move was on the back of the earnings print last night, so that's why Snowflake's working. Why Snowflake's up. Matt and Squibby. SoFi just for you. It's kind of choppy sideways. If you're watching it, fine. I can't see a trade right now in SoFi on the 15-minute at least. Let's have a look at it on the lower time frames. No, it's very choppy sideways. Range is not great. The ATR on the 1 minute is like 2 cents. And 4 cents on the 5 minute, so it's not even much better. So range ain't great. How'd you get on with that little dip there, Hound? Did you manage to make anything? Was it a dip trade, or did you dip your toe in? I'm not sure. The terminologies might be differing. So if you're taking a dip trade, I'm waiting for this potential move down to the VWAP. I'm looking at on the higher time frames. Really, 35 is the next entry for me. Potentially. Bounce off the VWAP, make a new high. It's down at the VWAP right now. The VWAP is 3106. And the low is 3113. Oh. I can actually zoom in a little bit here. Hey, John. I'd want to see confirmation. Giving up. Oh, happy days. Well, my dog's gone to the sofa. We're only 1,000 likes. The bell's about to ring, so let's see what happens. I'll switch the scanners across. Got 40 seconds to the bell. Let's see if we get a push on plug or something else. Just be patient. Don't just jump into something because it moves in the first 2 minutes, guys. Just be patient. Wait for a setup. I'm not saying don't jump on something as it moves, but just be patient. I'm just going to set a horizontal line up here at the high of day. What's the high of day? 4.5. That was the bell. In case you were wondering what that noise was, it was actually a replica of the actual NYSE stock market opening bell and closing bell for that matter. Hey, Thomas. Well, there wasn't a lot to watch, but let's see what happens on the scanners, the signals. So that's from last night. Last 15 minutes of the regular session. I think it's worth just holding off and waiting for something to form a trend. I'm not seeing anything on the signals in terms of volatility. XPEV was the last thing. Absolutely nothing hitting highs or big price spikes. I have to refresh this just in case it's frozen. Been a bit of frozen activity on the scanners then, on the signals chart. Nice one, Robbie. It's selling off hard actually. It's 990s. Bed Bath and Beyond selling off. This is. Let's go back to my main account because I can trade the plug on my main account. No. Tsla selling off. Bed Bath and Beyond trying to make a comeback. Wish you bought Tsla. It's selling off now. You've got a chance to buy Tsla. Let's have a look at Tsla. Oh, this is Tsla selling off hard. Now's the time to be buying Tsla. It's under $300 a share. So, Baxitech. Trying to make a little bit of a bounce. Still under the VWAP, so still not right for me. Plug Power needs to get over $32 for me. Quite a bit of selling going on. Take a look at the S&P 500. Take a look at the NASDAQ. A lot of selling going on. NASDAQ's not red yet, but neither the S&P 500, but it's not far off. Selling across the board. There's blood in the water. There's sharks. Sharks are swirling. Even Plug Power's now it's below 31, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'll put it on a Via for the sound of fun. Quick comfort break. The Via's up there at 140. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, so close to Miyako's treat time. I've no doubt Tesla will recover max top. Yes, I mentioned your name. Probably will recover. It wouldn't surprise me if it recovers today. I think maybe a lot of people don't understand what's going on, and they saw the price at the open and thought, oh crap, I bought at 900 a couple of weeks ago. It's down at 300. I need to sell. Not realizing that it's a stock split. I'd be surprised how many people get into investing and haven't a clue what they're doing. You shorted gold again, Sam? You're a brave man. Bed Bath and Beyond, Robbie. It's coming back over 10. Bobby to the moon. Yeah, again, like I say, part of that is a lot of people, you get the split in the out of hours session, and when the market opens, people they get an alert or whatever, but that it's below a certain price, and they don't realize what's going on. So they sell thinking they're out of the money, and they're actually not. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. So the fact that you got a notice to say that Tesla was down 66%, some people who don't know what they're doing, and this is one thing about investing in general and trading in general. So many people haven't a clue what they're doing, and they lose money as a result. Bobby to the moon. All right, it's over VWAP. Bed Bath and Beyond. I need to see it get green on the day if I'm going to trade it. So, drug is the top momentum stock right now. This is Bright Minds Bioscience, up at 280s. It went up on last week. It went up to 470s, I think it was. It's currently trying to get high. It went up as high as about 340s earlier in the week. It's Bright Minds Bias. I don't know why. I don't know what the catalyst is that's driving the volatility on this particular stock over the last week or so. Oh, cheers, Sam. I really appreciate that. Makes it worthwhile doing it. Hello, all your friends. Get them all to subscribe. I need to get over that 1,000 subscriber level on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you're on TikTok right now, tap the screen 10 times and go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know you want to. Do it now. If you've not hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, again, do it now. You know you want to. Oh, just being patient, guys. It worked for me yesterday. I'm expecting it will work for me again today. At some stage I didn't take a trade until just before 10 a.m. yesterday. I'm already $1,500 up today, so we finished 15k yesterday. 15,000 on the main account. Actually, we finished 17k because we were 15,500 on the main account and we're 1,800 on the small account, so we're over 17k in total. So I've not taken a trade on the small account yet. Just not been the trades to warrant it as yet. Oh, Miyako treat time. Good spots, Matt. Somebody wants a treat. I thought you might get off the couch for that. I knew you was awake. You weren't snoring. I knew you was awake. Oh, this is a big fat one. You look so cute with your little pink ball. There you go. There's the good girl. Enjoy. Okay, so drug, which is Brightmind Bioscience under the ticker DRUG. That's top momentum stock at the moment. Everything else, not really doing much. Indonesian Energy making a little push. Let's have a look at Indonesian Energy. No trade there right now. Only want to be taking the A plus setups. I can be aggressive. If I want to be aggressive, I've got to be wait for the A plus setups. That's what I did wrong on Monday. I went aggressive and the setups weren't there. So that's something I need to learn from myself. Bed Bath & Beyond trying to get green on the day. Tsla trying to turn around. Not a lot. What did Farfetch do? Nothing today. Very choppy sideways. AMC. Ooh. Actually a little bit bearish today. Ape. Wow. Nobody likes their ape stock. What happened to Starbucks? This went up to, this IPO'd earlier in the week and it went up to like $46. It's done nothing but sell since. Surprised. Mob, not quite launched yet, so we're waiting for this to, probably will be about, oh, I thought we'd been streaming longer. We've only been streaming for 15 minutes. So Mob maybe, well, I say the market's only been open for 15 minutes. We've been streaming a lot longer, of course, but the market's only been open for 15 minutes. HUD, I'll take a look at HUD. No, there's no 937. HUD's not looking great. Nobody trading it. Okay, so volatility is, you're looking at the percentage change. It's not termed as volatility. So it's just my terminology. You've not got an option that says volatility. Got the signals. If you're looking at the scanners, you can actually get the percentage change in a particular time frame. You're getting a big move that in a particular time frame. That's the volatility right there, Kai. Yeah, so Neptune moving steadily up, just going green on the day. So again, another low price stock if you like them at this level. It's 3% up on the day now. Well, you got the regular session is you know, that's the power moves. What I look for in terms of momentum, volatility on momentum is the 15-minute session. I changed the scanners to 15 minutes, Kai, and then what I'm seeing over the last 15 minutes, you can actually do it on the 5-minute session. If you want to see it in real time, there's a beta scanner on that you can try, and you just play around with the settings, and it'll show you what's moving and what's moving the fastest at any given time. So you check it, just check it out. Just play with them. Just play around with the settings. I mean, it really is a good. It's a fantastic tool, Benzinga. Well, Via's got a bit of. I mean, it's one of those lower price stocks, like I said when I put it on earlier, but it's got some movement. So I'm glad we got that plug punch, because there's nothing else moving right now that set up for me. Neptune is on the short sale restrictions list, so you're gonna be it's difficult to short it. Let's see what happens. Market's only been open 15 minutes. Yeah, we're $1,500 up. No problem, Sam. I'm glad you managed to get something off it. This has been quite volatile over the last couple of days. No particular reason that I can see. Just going to check the news, see if there's any more. No, I'm not seeing anything from Neptune Wellness that warrants. And last week it had the news, the Walmart news from, you know, good sales from Walmart last week, but that's the only thing I'm seeing. I would have got into this, I would have got in there at 335, the break, pull back and then the break up here, but I'm not trading this, it's not my cup of tea. I'll walk away from that. Bug Power just vomited at the open. Far-fetched, just bouncing on that bit of downwards descending wedge. That's going to break down. AMC not looking great at all. Come on, guys, I'm seeing a sea of red here. Everything that I was looking at is red. Might be a data short. No problem. Like I say on the screen, don't blindly follow me. But if you're getting information that helps your trading, fantastic. That's the whole point. Educational purposes rather than, and entertainment, of course. But I'm not offering stock picks or signals or anything like that. Don't trade with real money until you've had a period of success in a simulator. Please practice in a simulator first, guys. Trading is very risky. The day we stop learning, Sam, is the day we start dying. So drug and Neptune, so the two that, this one, which is Bright Minds Bioscience, and Neptune, which is that one. Those are the two momentum stocks at the moment. Lower priced. I'm actually waiting for something that's going to go parabolic. I'm waiting for something that's going to have a little bit of momentous volatility, and not seeing anything right now. Those two, Neptune could be interesting, but I'm not really seeing the volatility I want to see right now for an A+ setup. That's probably an A-. Yeah, Frey, it's up, but it's not really volatile. So this is Frey battery selling off. Pton. PCRT, not great, very choppy. 12.5% up. So like I say, what I normally like to look for is something that's, you know, Snowflake is in the level in terms of move, but all this, all the moves were pre-market, well actually last night, not even pre-market, post-market last night with Snowflake. Maxitech is below the VWAP, selling off. So there's nothing on the scanners right now that's saying, Tony, come take a look at me. CTVA is moving up really nicely, but there's no volume. I can't trade this. If you're going to stick to my strategy, and the whole point is that today I said this, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to stick to my strategy. I'm not going to take undue, unnecessary risk. I'm over the monthly goal. There's no reason for me to be giving that back. So whilst this is a nice move up, it's done it with no volume. There's nobody, you can't trade that reliably. So 147,000 shares have been trading. So you need volume. Yeah, I mean, the ATR is not bad, but even drug is, this is a little bit, my floor is $3. My basement floor is $2. I don't like to trade these lower price stocks. So if I'm going to stick to my strategy, I'm not going to be trading something under $3, realistically speaking, to Mimi. I mean, by all means, use the methodologies that I teach and trade these lower price stocks if you like them. If you've got a cash account, they can be quite lucrative because it's the only way you can take larger size and get, you know, take 1,000 shares of a $2 stock and get a 20-cent move. You make 200 bucks. But when I've traded low price stocks, for whatever reason, I don't fare well with them. Low price stocks. We might see something. Just be patient. Patience. Sitting on your hands can be extremely profitable sometimes. Sometimes, some days, the best trade is the one you don't take. Patience is another form of discipline that you've got to master in trading, and it's probably the one thing I'm worst at. I'm a very impatient person, so you watch me every day, and you see that I take trades I shouldn't be taking. I veer from my strategy and take a trade because it's got a little bit of momentum but no volume, or it's got volume and not enough volatility, so whatever reason. Absolutely, Robbie. Love that quote. Stick to your strategy. If your strategy works, why differ from it? And with me, boredom trades are usually losing trades, so don't take them. Just because the market's not having a particularly volatile moment, there's no reason to take boredom trades. You don't have to trade. I've made up, I'll tell you exactly how much I've made this month. Got my trader view reports open right here. So net profit this month, $83,000. Oh no, that's this year. Oh, $825,000. Let's look at it for this month. I don't need to be taking trades when I'm already over goal. This month, $115,000 this month, gross profit. Let's have a look at what the net profit is so far this month. So before today, $83,000 net. So we're on target for the year, that's for sure. We're over target for the year. Or 600, it should be 666 for the year. We're actually 660, so we need 6,000 more before the end of the month. Then we'll be spot on target net profit. Do I think I'll get 6,000 before the end of the month? Well, I hope so. But disappointed if I don't. Okay, guys, what are we doing? I've even got one of the markets up on the watch list because of the lack of stocks to trade at the moment. Hey, look, I'm green. It looks like it might be a no trade down the small account at this, right? Shiba Inu, as in the crypto coin. Yeah, higher relative volume there to me is important. If you're looking for stocks to trade, you want good relative volume. Ideally, more than 3 times. So if you're taking your relative volume as like the last 100 days or last 3 months average trading volume, you want to be at least 3 times your average trading volume. That's a good relative, 3x or above. But you're absolutely right. I think relative volume of around 5x. What's my favorite trade of all time, Robbie? What, my own personal trade or the best trade I've ever seen? That's beyond his personal trade. Well, my biggest trade, I wouldn't say it's my favorite trade. It may be the most money. That was back in February. That was good, but I think probably the big one from earlier this month. Let me have a quick look which one that was. I think it was Gaia. Gaia. This month, that was Pagaia was last month. Let's have a look at, yeah, QNRX on the 3rd was a really good trade, 36,000. QNRX, I traded that from just after 1 p.m. till like yeah, so like 2.5 hours I traded that in total. That was a good trade. I particularly enjoyed trading Euroclean, and I think Euroclean back in June, I did a really nice trade which was streamed live on, and I think I got like 30 odd thousand out of Euroclean at that time. That was a good trade as well. Any trade that trades well, I enjoy, Robbie. Right, let's have a look at snow. That's moving up now. We'll put testing 190. This is Snowflake. I don't know why it's not giving me all the data. That's a bit weird. Bed Bath and Beyond. That's not even a decent pattern, that one. Double bottom, that's why. So Snowflake having a good day, upwards momentum, then it gets this sell off at the open, double bottom, move up. So a good entry here would have been 187.50. You probably get another $1 or $2 out of this move, maybe. But this double bottom, lovely double bottom on the 1 minute. The reversal. Peloton sold off at the open, just not looking back. Peloton, that's best thing that could happen to Peloton is another company comes in and acquires them. They're losing money hand over fist. Yeah, it's not a bad trade, that one, Matt. As I say, the probably perfect entry there would have been to break the $0.5, 187.50 on Snowflake. So we got this double bottom resistance level here. 187.50 would have been break the $0.5. That would have been a perfect entry. You get in at 187.64. That's not a bad entry at all. And you're getting got $3 on that move at the moment. Possibly you get $5 off that one. So good luck to you, buddy. Fair play. Well, we're at the top of the hour. We've got half an hour left of the stream. My little hairy angel over there is fast asleep, so I'm in no rush. Patience is the key today. What is Neo doing right now, actually? It's probably selling off in sympathy with Tsla. No, it's doing it opposite of Tsla. Yeah, it's up at 1950s. They've got a great supercar, apparently. There's an inverse head and shoulders here on the 1 minute. There's one shoulder, there's your head, and there's the other shoulder. So this potentially could move up. Well, that's Neo. I'm disappointed in plug power. If it gets back above 31, it might rally. I'm disappointed in that one. Still need charging, Robbie. Well, is there anything? Are you guys seeing anything that I'm not seeing? Because right now it's a very quiet market. Not a lot moving. Just the two stocks that I saw earlier. There's a couple of smaller price things that are moving, but there's not a lot of volatility right now. The signals, the Benzinga signals app, it's hardly moving. Nvidia just hitting the scanners there, making highs. They're just not very volatile, but it's making highs. Could be something I might watch, take a trade on later if there's nothing else. Again, there's me talking about taking a boredom trade when I've already made 1,500 bucks today. I just really want to get to my goal, get to my goal, and then I can walk away knowing full well that I'm in a good place. Now have a look at Bed Bath & Beyond again. Yeah, no problem at all, Hound. Here you go. Bed Bath & Beyond. So this is the 1 minute chart. It's down at 975. Have you taken any profit yet, Robbie, or are you just holding that short for? Are you still holding the same short? Did you take any profit yet, or did you cover your short position on Bed Bath & Beyond? It's down at 970s. Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's looking like breaking lows. It's looking very weak. This is a bear channel, the bearish channel here, like a bear flag but a little bit more extended, and then sell off. We're getting a little bit of a bear flag here. Well, I would put a stop loss at $10 now if I was you, just in case it does decide to rally. But not advice, just my opinion. Not offering financial advice. You know your swings better than I do, so fair play to you. Look at the Nasdaq, guys. This is the triple Qs. This is the Nasdaq. This is on fire. So where's the volatility driving this? Come on, which stocks are actually driving this? Huge move up. Nasdaq is almost 100 base points up. Where's the stocks driving it? Where's the bio stocks? Well, you know, bioscience. Where's the nice little bull flag setup here? AMD. Is that what's driving it? Is it? Yes, that's what's driving it, amongst others. What about Nvidia? Yeah, and AMD, Nvidia, this is on the back of Biden's executive order, isn't it? Thought that might have an effect. But yeah, fair play. Tech stocks. Yeah, the back of Biden's executive order on the processors. And of course, on the back of that, you're getting the overall market doing the same thing. Nice bullish move there. Again, it is a bull flag. Bull flag setup, should I say? Particularly if you look at it on the higher time frame. I like AMD as a company. AMD, Intel, Nvidia. I think as processor manufacturers, I think all three of those are really good, really well placed. Nvidia in particular, I like. Well, I'll take a look at Kavana for you. Yeah, that's moving with the overall market as well. Juniper. I prefer Juniper to Cisco in terms of comms infrastructure. A lot of people don't. So we're reaching a bit of a peak here on Juniper. Bit of a resistance level from, when was that? The 18th last week. We got 31.39, high at 30.46. So that was 30.39. So double top at the moment on the 60-minute, on the daily even. On Juniper, so let's see if we blast past that. Yeah, but it's selling off now, Robbie. We traded it up at 30s. It's got news of a collaboration with Amazon, so we traded it pre-market. Managed to get some of this pop up. We're a little bit slow to it, but got some of the pop up, and it's selling off now. Plug. So tech stocks are moving up. So Open Door Tech, they've not got huge volatility. They're just moving steady gains. So the volatility is not huge, which is really what I want. I want volatility. of signs of exhaustion. Pull back or something. On the signals, I'm getting lots of spikes down. Not many spikes up though, that's the problem. So Harker says supply chain constraints are starting to heal. Okay. Speed up. Not really trading that much higher. A bit choppy. Oh, I'm lacking that volume, that volatility. The volatile moves are what I'm looking for an A+ setup. I don't want to be in holding my position all day long and have to sit here and, you know, put stops in place and just, you know, and I can do that on my other account. That's no problem. I want to be day trading. I want to be getting in, making profit, and getting out. I want to see it work. I want to feel like I've had a day's work. Billy. Pulling back a little bit now. 7% up. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an early bath, I think. I might come back. Well, I will come back later. I'll come back for power hour, see how we're getting on. But I don't think there's much cause to stick around right now. There's nothing moving. My dog there snoring away. Giving myself a whole bunch of taps to help me get over. Nobody seems to give me any likes since we fed the dog. I'm gonna have to stop feeding the dog. But yeah, is there anything else that you want to take a look at, guys? Russell index is up as well. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll answer the questions that have not been asked. So here we go. This is me, this is my face. If you click on my profile, it brings on TikTok, it brings you to this. Click on the Linktree TikTok Trader. Now, if you're watching on YouTube or ShareVision, you'll get these links in the description. So check them out in the description. You can reach out to me directly, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I need another 400 followers. Email me if you want to reach out to me directly. If you want to learn to trade the way I trade, which sometimes it's going to be boring like today, but still profitable, then come along and join the Day Trade with Tony community. It's $119 plus whatever tax that your jurisdiction levies. So it should be in Ireland. It's about 140 euros, about 120 pounds. But $119 plus tax. That's all as it is. Keep scrolling down to the bottom. You'll see that I am profitable in the first 6 months of the year. This is my trade review statistics and my broker reports from capital markets. You can check those out. Check out the syllabus. by all means. When I say TraderView statistics, what do I mean? Well, this is TraderView. So on August right now, you can see I'm logging all my trades. I had a really good first week, even though I had a big drawdown on the Thursday. Really good first week. Bad start to this week, but we're going to recover that. So where are we on the month? So based on yesterday, 115,000 in gross profit on the month. That was before today. So we'll add to that. So that takes that to about 117,000 gross profit. We were 83,500 net profit on the month, which corresponds, that's what I need to have that 7-figure number for the year. So we're more than on track for the year. I need 6,000 for August more. Got what, about 1,400, I would say, off the back of the plug power trades today. Of that 6,000 to be on track by the end of this month. Need to be 2/3 of the way to the 7-figure number at the end of month 8, because there's 12 months in a year, of course. So win-loss expectation this month, I would say, check this out. Just go. This is the links in the link tree. If TraderView, this is the link for TraderView. If you're a trader and you're not journaling your trades, you're not logging your trades and analyzing them afterwards, how are you improving? How do you know where you went wrong? Really go and check this out. It really is a great tool. You can use it for free. You can log and analyze up to 30 trades per month for free. If you're a more active trader, then take the basic package. You get infinite number of trades. If you want to know why I'm looking for stocks, how I'm looking for stocks to trade on a daily basis, these scanners that you see, these 2 scanners that you see in the middle of the screen that I'm scrolling on now, this is 2 of my 6 Benzinga scanners that I have open on my laptop screen at any given day. So this is Benzinga. Click on this, the second link down on my link tree, second link in the description on YouTube. You can try this out for free. I'm logged in here, so it says go to your pro dashboard. So normally you go here and it'll say try for free for 14 days. But because I'm logged in, obviously it's not doing that. So try it out for free for 14 days. You don't even need a CC number or anything like that, just an email address. If you like it, come back to the link tree, use my code, my proprietary code, DayTradeWithTony35. You'll get 35% off. And it really is a great tool for day traders, for swing traders. And even if you're just an investor, value investing, the information you can get, the deep dive analysis you can pull up the balance sheet of a company at the fingertips, just a click of a button. It really is a great tool. So I use it all the time. I wouldn't be nearly as profitable without it, that's for sure. The platform that I use to trade is called Dash Trader. The acronym is Direct Access Software. This is Dash Trader here. If you want a simulator, then Dash Trader does have a simulator option as well. It'll allow you to practice trading. It is quite expensive as a simulator, so it's probably better if you were using it as a trading platform. If you have a broker that will work with Dash Trader, then use it as a simulator until you get proficient and it's showing that you can be profitable in a paper trading account before you put money in with your broker. So that's what I would say. Interactive brokers, you can use them, but if you're in the UK, you can't day trade with them unless you've got $25,000 equity position to start off with. They do employ the PDT rule. PDT rule is the pattern day trading rule. So if you're wondering what the pattern day trading rule actually means, it means that you're limited on the number of trades that you can trade intraday to, I think it's 3 in a 5-day period. And as a result of that, it kind of forces you to become more of a swing trader than a day trader. So if you want to avoid the pattern day trader, there's a number of ways to avoid the pattern day trading. If you want to avoid pattern day trading rule, you can trade with an offshore broker like Capital Markets Elite Group, who I trade with. You can trade a cash account. that comes with another drawback that you're going to have the T+2 settlement. So with a margin account, you get instant settlement, same day settlement. Whereas with a cash account, it's T+2, so you have to wait 2 days for settlement. So on the back of all that, I'm just going to end the stream there, and I'll take the dog for a walk. There's nothing moving at the moment on any kind of real volume or volatility, so I'll come back later. I'm a bit hungry, so I'll probably get something to eat and drink. Have a walk up to the shop, get a coffee with the dog, and I'll see you for Power Hour later. So head and shoulders on snow. Yeah, snow. This is an argument for. No, I'm not really seeing it as a head and shoulders. You had a double bottom here, then you've got potential cup and handle. I'm not really seeing a head and shoulders. I mean, yeah, okay. You see pretty much whatever pattern you want on most things, but I'm not seeing a head and shoulders there. But look, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back for Power Hour. That'll be 8 p.m. here in Ireland or anywhere in the UK at the same time. It'll be 3 p.m. on the East Coast or market time, New York. And I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take it easy.